Okay,
What up?
so
What else?
dumb question then. Let's say I got a healthy credit profile, right? I ain't got nothing negative, no charge offs, no late payments, no debt, nothing, right? I
Yeah.
decide I want to open up 7 LLCs. Do all of my LLCs have to be income producing when I go and apply for these credit cards?
No, because with business credit cards in general, they're going to be going off your personal credit. And that's one of the distinctions between business credit and business funding. Business funding, you can really start that process as long as you have a solid personal credit profile. Because a lot of times in the beginning, you're going to have to do what's called personal guarantee, which means basically you're backing the company. So if there's a default, if the company itself defaults, they're then going to come after you as an individual in the
Mhm.
beginning, and that's basically what the personal guarantee is. So that's how you're able to apply for these cards, even with 7 LLCs. The only real limit is whether or not Chase is going to approve you. And that's after they look at your debt to income ratio, things like that on your profile. If they feel like they can keep lending to you through all 7 of your LLCs based on your credit profile, then sky's the limit.
So I'm finna go get $1 million today, right now. I'm finna call.
Hey, you know
I'm
what I'm
finna call up
saying?
Chase and be like, "Let me in. I got
You know
seven.
what I'm
I'm being
saying?
for real, but I'm about to have 7 businesses. Y'all gonna call me Money Man Sharnice after today. So
For real. Listen, hey, that's what people do. They set up the businesses, they go get them zero interest business credit cards, they
Mhm.
liquidate them joints, and they just start running whatever play they want to run it and run
Get
that
in
money
real
through.
estate. Gonna go buy a house, throw it on a cart. No, just playing.
Yeah, I ain't doing that though. I ain't throwing no
I
mortgage
ain't
on the
doing that.
credit card. That's wild. That's hella wild.
Finna go. I'm finna
Yeah,
invest a house real quick. I'm out, y'all. That's all
yeah.
I got.
I look, I throw it on a multi-family house hacking joint, live in a unit, and
Yeah.
let the tenants, you know what I'm saying, pay for the rest. But just a whole house with just me, with no idea of how to turn it into income, nah, I'm gonna pass on that. That's a setup.
I'm trying to tell you.
You
Listen,
know what I'm
y'all
saying?
have a plan. We talking about money making things and everything is good, but have a plan. I don't care what your idea is. I don't care how much credit limit you have. I don't care about none of that. Have a plan first. Don't say, "Oh, I'm about to get $50,000 and then I'm gonna start an ice cream truck." Research what ice cream trucks have to go through. Research the neighborhood. Research the laws, the requirements. All that. Don't just say, "Okay, cool. Chase gave me a $50,000 credit limit. I'm gonna try something." Because without research, you're going to fail at something, and now you owe that $50,000 back. So, don't. I just don't want y'all to think that we just giving y'all a game to just go run up a check. Like, we're joking about it. Shanice talking, and realistically, we might not be joking, but to get 7 LLCs with no real plan and just to try to get
That's crazy.
$100,000 in credit on all your LLCs is crazy. Yeah, without a plan, because to the wrong person or to and I'm gonna say a weak minded person, they're gonna take $700,000 and run this shit up. Now you're in the debt of a lifetime.
And with
You
some
know
of
what I'm
Right.
these
saying?
some of these credit unions, like Navy Federal in particular, boy, you burn them, you ain't never getting back in. You could pay that debt if you want, you
Ever.
can't come back. So some of these banks do have stipulations where you can't just default on the cards and you can't just file bankruptcy and think, oh well, it was a business bankruptcy or it was a personal bankruptcy, so I'm not liable. They will not let you back in. So yes, I am joking when I'm saying, I'm gonna put it. No, I'm not that crazy to go out and be like, yeah, let me go throw a mortgage on a credit card or whatever. But some people do think like that. You have to absolutely have a plan to get it, pay it off, and maintain it for however long you're gonna do that for. We're not telling you fix your credit for you to butcher it.
Yeah, crashing out your credit. It sounds good on the internet when you watch certain YouTubers that promote it, but in real life, that shit a headache. Like it's a real life headache. You don't want to go through the process. You get all this credit, access to all this money, crash it out, then you start at zero and you got to rebuild all over again. Where you could just build it, keep it, and just keep going up and up and up. Like we were saying, everything we talking about. is once you built the good credit, you just keep it. That's why, like, one of the reasons why I call myself a credit protector. Like, you go through all this work to build up your credit, you do this studying, or you pay all this money to get it together. Why destroy it? Protect that joint. Protect your credit.
Right.
Move over to the business side. Operate in the corporation, in the business side. Keep your personal credit straight. Because once that's done, you can move over to the business side, and you never got to touch your personal credit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, don't crash it out. Like,
Please
don't
don't.
build it up just to crash out. Like, nah, that's not the way at all. At all.